This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by Harry's. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Mark Insangin from Techno Buffalo, and on today's episode of Rumor Roundup, we'll be talking about the Galaxy Note 5, the Moto X 2015, the next Nexus phone, and the iPhone 6s Plus. This is Rumor Roundup, so let's go ahead and get started. As Motorola gears up for its July 28 event, a number of leaked photos is giving us a crystal clear look at the company's upcoming devices. Similar to previous Motorola handsets, the images show off devices that share a similar design language across the board, whether it's the flagship Moto X or the more affordable Moto G. This year, it looks like Motorola is moving in a slightly different direction in terms of design. The alleged Moto X 2015 has a stealthier look, one accented by a strip of metal down the device's backside. The dimple has been minimized a bit too, while the hunchback is no longer visible. The Moto G, on the other hand, looks like what you'd expect from Motorola: small, nimble, functional, and we assume affordable. As for specs, the Moto X 2015 is expected to include a 5.2-inch QHD display, a more powerful processor, while the Moto G could include a Snapdragon 410 processor and a 5-inch 720p display. Motorola has an event planned for July 28, so we'll know more soon. Rumors of a Huawei-made Nexus phone have been bouncing around for a while now, but a new leak reveals just how awesome the alleged smartphone could be. The latest details come from EvLeaks, who has a pretty decent track record. EvLeaks mentioned in a tweet that the Huawei-made Nexus will apparently come packing a 5.7-inch QHD display, a Snapdragon 820 processor, a fingerprint reader, and a metal design. We're also expecting the new Nexus phablets to pack a 3,500 mAh battery, which should be more than enough to get you through the day. A reversible USB-C port seems guaranteed as well, considering Google's recent emphasis on the technology. Rumor has it that Google will also unveil a smaller LG-made Nexus phone at the same time. The device will allegedly pack a 5.2-inch display, a 2,700 mAh battery, and a Snapdragon 808 processor. Google isn't expected to reveal any Nexus gadgets until late 2015 when it releases the final build of Android M. Now that typically happens near the end of October, so we still have a few more months before the rumored phones get an official unveiling. We've already seen quite a few images of the iPhone 6s, but we believe this is one of our first looks at the rumored iPhone 6s Plus, the larger of the new phones Apple has planned for release sometime this fall. So the photos you're seeing on screen were recently published by Future Supplier, which says that the rear housing of the iPhone 6s Plus is stronger than last year's model. That might help with the bending issues, which was a perceived problem when Apple released its new iPhone last year. Future Supplier says another big change includes 2 new screw holes that may point to a new speaker module. Maybe we'll get better speakers this year too. We expect Apple to largely keep the same industrial design for the iPhone 6s and iPhone 6s Plus as it has in the past for its S iterations, but I guess we'll have to wait until September to find out more about Apple's new phones. Let me stop talking about rumors for a second and thank our friends over at Harry's. Shaving can be quite expensive nowadays, but fortunately our friends over at Harry's can hook you up with premium razors at non-premium prices. Their starter kit starts at just $15, and that includes the razor, 3 blades, and your choice of Harry's shave cream or foaming gel. I personally like the gel, it feels nice on my face. As an added bonus, you can get $5 off your first purchase by using the code TECHNO. After using the code, you can also get an entire month of shaving for just $10. We've seen plenty of leaked renders and mock-ups of the Galaxy Note 5, but not the device itself. Now we may be getting a look at the actual smartphone, though its final design remains hidden. The new image obtained by Samsung Mania claims to show a Galaxy Note 5 test unit inside a protective black shell. The leaked picture doesn't reveal much, but we do see that the device is running Android Lollipop. We already have a pretty decent idea what to expect from Samsung's new phablet thanks to earlier leaks. The Galaxy Note 5 will allegedly pack a 5.7-inch QHD display along with Samsung's own Exynos 7422 processor and 4GB of RAM. The design should look pretty similar to the Galaxy S6 with plenty of glass and metal. Rumor has it that Samsung will unveil the Galaxy Note 5 next month at an event set for August 12. We're also expecting the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus to arrive at the same time, giving customers a choice between a regular phablet and a curved edge alternative. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Rumor Roundup. Anything that I talked about in this video will be in a link down below, and if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you guys in the next one.